All right, this is gonna get messy really quick because it's another Yingling, and it just, yep. It's great when you have these in a backpack or something and you pull one out, and then it just explodes, and then like you only have like half the beer left, so that's super great. But yeah, that's a Yingling for you, I guess. All right, so I got something different for us to look at today. This is a little piano keyboard I found at a thrift store for $7. So $7 I paid for this. It's in pretty decent shape. It is missing like the knobs for the volume and the power, which is like frozen solid, and I don't know why that is. Like, I don't want to force it over, so we're gonna have to open it and figure out what's going on. But yeah, don't know anything about it. I have no clue if it sounds cool, but it definitely looks old. Like, it looks kind of maybe late 80s, 90s a little bit, but there's like no inscriptions or anything on it aside from Data Otone MP 831. So I don't know, maybe it'll be cool, I don't know. Let's see if it has batteries in it. Thank God it doesn't. All right, well, let's go ahead and open this up here. And I think that these are going to be deep enough that my iFixit kit's going to have some problems, so we're going to use the old backup here. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. I don't know if it's going to sound good. But I do like synthesizers and stuff. I don't own a ton of different ones myself. I would like to, but I mean, that's just another thing that I'd have to collect, and it's just another money pit. So I'm trying to not collect new hobbies. All right, so there's all our screws there. All right, let's see how this comes apart. Looks like it kind of, okay, very simple. All right, we have a blob of doom. Wow, this is kind of gross in here. This is probably the chip that does everything underneath this little blob. We have a quarter watt 8 ohm speaker, which is crazy. Quarter watt. That's pretty intense. But let's go ahead and remove. Oh, I guess I can use my iFixit kit now. I love weird stuff like this. Like, yeah, it's probably cheap. It's probably gonna sound like crap. However, sometimes these things, you put in through some like filters, some effect pedals and stuff, and it's like these would surprise you. You might get something really cool out of it. So who knows? Okay, so I think we got it all. Alright, and that lifts off the keys. So here is our switches here. So this is what the board looks like, and holy crap, what in the hell is going on here? So there's two spots, so here and here, that have very, very thin like trace repair wires that go across these two. So I don't know what those are for. I really don't, because they're jumping other parts of the circuit. Surely that's not factory, right? I mean, and this whole board doesn't look great anyway, but something about it just doesn't look quite right to me. This contact cleaner is great. You can use it on plastic. You don't have to worry about any of that. It kind of helps lubricate some of that stuff. It's made for switches. Ooh. 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 She's got some good movement. All right, so I'm gonna put some of the screws back. Not gonna put them all back, obviously, just because I want to test it first before we go nuts and completely screw it down. Start with 4. 4 sounds like a good, nice round number. Okay, so let's stick some bats in it, see what happens. Stick that right like that. Okay. Oh, it's on. Wow, that sounds awful. That speaker is blown to smithereens. That sounds better. I can't believe it goes up to 4. 1 feels really loud. Like, that feels pretty loud to me. I actually really like the sound of that. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's put the rest of the way back together and play with it a little bit more. That works pretty good. I'm I'm also curious, like, what all this stuff does. Like, what does this do? So, do you, like, play whatever you want and then it plays it back? I don't know. This is a cool little guy. I'll actually really like playing with this. I'm sure I could probably do something with it. I'm sure I could probably make something with it, right? This guy is really weird. It's got an LED light under it, so I don't even know what the LED light does. Does it turn on when the board turns on? It does. There's no way you see that under the... I guess you kind of do. It's very faint. These long holes are so difficult to put screws back. Kind of sucks it only has one voice, so you can't do 2 notes at the same time. It's actually pretty good for a piece of crap. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Like, it honestly doesn't sound that bad. It's kind of fun. And it's bite-sized. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. All right, so I'm looking at a manual that somebody took on Reverb. I might save that just in case it goes away. Record and playback. So you can record stuff on here. So playing manually, and the organ will automatically record up to 24 notes, including spacing. Use the spacing key as pause between. Depressed auto key and pressed playback key. Your recorded song will automatically play back. Automatic play. Depress auto key. Press any of the black keys under the numbers 1 through 10. Program songs will automatically play. Oh, okay, so there's pre-built-in songs. All right, well, let's listen to some of those. All right, so we press auto. Yay, that was fun. Okay. Dude, that's actually pretty cool. For this little piece of crap, that's awesome. Man, you could do some pretty cool stuff with this. And then not to mention you got this tempo function over here. So I mean, I could up the tempo if I really wanted to. So if I do auto playback. Oh, dude, oh my God, you could do so much cool stuff with that. Like, yeah, I think that most people would probably look at this as a piece of garbage, but no, this thing's pretty freaking sweet, dude. Oh, here's the part of the manual. So if the organ is turned on and no key is pressed for 1 minute, a tone will be generated at an interval of every 60 seconds to remind the user to turn the power off. That's actually pretty cool. Like, what pieces of electronics did that back in the day? I remember having, like, kid toys, like, in the 90s and stuff that would just stay on, and then the batteries would be dead, and then the toys just, you know, a figment of your imagination. You just have to come up with something because, you know, my parents weren't buying batteries every week to, like, fulfill my dreams of having something that made noise and annoyed them. Batteries in this probably last forever. You probably don't ever have to worry about, like, this is probably the last set of batteries this thing will ever have. I don't think it's ever going to be 100% perfect, but it's at least going to be better than when I got it. And that's all that really matters to me. If I really cared a whole lot, I would just take the entire thing apart and just wash it in a sink, which you can totally do, but I mean, something like this, who cares? This thing's actually cleaning up really good. Let's just get some dirt on it. Nothing crazy. I was expecting it to look all gross, but it honestly looks just fine. Look at her, she's all shiny. All right, got the old W King here. So we're gonna plug that in. Let's see what it sounds like now. Wow, that is loud, and that is only on volume 1. Pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me, guys, on this one. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'll find a use for it, because it's pretty fun to play with just on its own. So, if any of you guys know anything about this or anything like that, did you get it for Christmas or some stuff? I don't know. I would like to know, so please let me know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.